Oh, okay. We'll work with this then. We can use all of these because they're not corrosive. So we won't have to deal with the damage resistance of that. The SMG hopefully should be doing some good damage. This assault rifle, I don't know about it, but it looks like it should be doing good damage, but I just don't know. We haven't used it in a while. Everything else I think is going to be a little gravy, though. The shotgun, I mean, it's a shotgun. I don't know. And the rocket launcher could probably do some good damage, but it's probably going to get us down more than anything. Let's just be a little careful with it. All right, so let's math this out a little bit. I think this is going to be a lot of managing phase walking and using it to get away from Ned whenever we have a chance. Looks like we don't have much. Oh, his health actually stays down. Oh. Okay, that's another time that surprised me. I was gonna say, it looks like we don't have much opportunity to kill little minions for like a second wind. So we're just gonna have to keep our distance. But, I mean, if his health bar doesn't regenerate every time we kill him, or every time he kills us, then I don't know, I feel like maybe we won't really have that much of a problem. So that's usually the issue in a Borderlands game, is that the boss just regenerates health every time, so you have to restart every time you die, but I guess we just don't have to worry about it here, huh? I did see he spawns some zombies, but I guess we just die really quickly for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. It's never really been a thing in other fights. I guess that does kind of make up for the health bar, though. It just kind of makes it a bit annoying to walk back every time. And if you're not already at max money, then yeah, it's kind of a pretty annoying to lose your money. We are chilling, though. We don't have to worry about all that. Who knows, though? Maybe there's a second phase to the fight. It's just going to take a while. Let's see if he's still hurt. Yep. Okay, this won't be that bad then. Kind of crazy that this is Dr. Ned, aka Dr. Zed. You showed me this boss fight and nothing else. You told me that this character is one that we've seen before in the Borderlands franchise. I would not believe you. He looks nothing resembling Dr. Ned or Zed at all. Looks like more like a Dark Souls boss almost. Maybe a Bloodborne boss. I'm not too familiar with Bloodborne, but I feel like this would be more in the vein of that theming of gore and like blood type stuff. Like sanguine enemies. Whew. So I wonder what we have next then. If this is really the ending of the DLC, and we have all the side quests done, I wonder what is next. Because like I said, I have seen little tiny bits and pieces of other DLCs, like General Knox, and I think it was Moxy that had one, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong about that. So I wonder what we're going to do next. If I had to guess, just based on what I know, I would guess that General Knox's DLC is more of like a side character storyline. So we introduce new characters, and we find out where they fit into the storyline, and maybe we meet with like Helena Pierce or one of the characters that we see later. Like they're first introduced in that DLC, and then we see them again later, type of thing. Or maybe it's just a completely standalone DLC. I don't know. And then if I had to guess for the Moxy one, I think I think Moxy's DLC is about her building that she owns. She owns some kind of like slaughterhouse type of building, or like an arena or something like that. So maybe that's like we get introduced to a character and then we see them again later, um, type of thing. Something like that. I don't know. What is this? What is going on here? Oh, I guess that's it. Okay. Very short credits. Very short. Oh, calm down. Oh, there we go. We got a pistol. That's what I was looking for. Go ahead and keep that. I'll use it for a while at least. There's a fire weapon, but I think we already have some assault rifles. Not too sure if we need that. 413 damage, 180 damage, 198. Maybe, if anything, replace the Combat Raven. I feel like the Combat Raven's pretty satisfying to use, though, so I'm going to have to do some comparison there. Alrighty. I guess that's it, then, for the first DLC, then, huh?
I'm really good at this.
Now, where's the exit, is the question. Oh, there it is. I thought I might have to just reload the game, but I found it. I found it. And we get released right into Jacob's Cove. How convenient. Clever. They just put it in a random spot so you can't see it otherwise. Very clever indeed.
Fearless Zombie Killer. New missions are available at the Jacob's Cove Bounty Board.
Really? We still don't know what these brains are for, huh? Okay. I haven't got any achievements related to them. And so far we haven't seen if there's any currency. So I guess maybe they're just kind of a thing. Maybe you and your friends can keep track somehow. You can somehow keep track of all the heads you pick up throughout the game. Whew. Yeah, there's one more. Okay. Well, at least we can clear those items from our accounts payable. Let's hope that you don't meet a similar grisly demise. But if you do, would you try to get the word to us in your last moments so that we can handle the resulting paperwork? Yeah, sure, whatever. Find a power coupling and repair the Jacob's vending machine. Oh yeah, I was looking at that the other day. To anyone attempting to survive in Jacob's Cove, there is a Jacob's Company vending machine in town that could help you with Dr. Ned. Well, okay. He's already dead. You may need a new power coupling, but if you're able to repair it, you may gain access to its inventory, something which we could help you, or something that you could use to help you survive. Remember, if it just needs to be dead, it needs to be Jacob's. Oh, I guess that's their slogan, huh? These zombies need to be dead. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, easy enough then. Oh, maybe that's where we use the brains. That makes sense. If they're going to be used as currency, then it would be here. Kind of interesting. This is the first time we've seen a manufacturer exclusive vending machine in this game. But this game doesn't really have exclusive features for each corporation like the other games do. Again, once we move on to the next game in the franchise, we're going to see that it'll be a lot more obvious. Kind of interesting that they put this in the game right now, though, you know? Anyways, there is that. Oh yeah, okay, cool, that's it. Alright. At some point it might be worth a shot to go through the map and to make sure we don't have a side quest somewhere else, but for now, I will call that done. It looks like we actually don't use the brains for this. Let's use regular cash. Okay. Alright, then I guess the brains are just completely useless. Huh. Interesting. Great. So what do we do now? I guess we just move on to the next one. We do have a lot of weapons in our inventory, so there might be some consolidation to be had here. I think we can sell the bigger blaster, because the only reason we were keeping it was for this DLC, because those big guys have a resistance to the shock element. So now that we're done, we don't have to worry about that anymore. The assault rifles we were going to keep. These were fine. I like both of these. The rocket launcher we can keep, of course, and then we just picked up this new pistol. We're going to try that out. And then we just picked up this new Glorious Havoc, which I'm going to do a comparison with the Combat Raven. That's about it. Okay, so where do I go now? Where's the exit? I believe it's this way. As long as I can get back up this rock. Yep, not too bad. Alright, this gun's not going to be great against the zombies. Surely we're going to find some humans in the next DLC, though. At least hopefully. Or at the very least, some kind of creature. Like a skag. Or a skithid or something like that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give a second. I am going to show off something that I talked about a couple weeks ago that I never actually showed off. But I'm gonna show it off now. I talked about a glitch that there's a glitch that's in the game, but I never showed it off. And the glitch is, I don't know if it's a glitch or a feature, but basically all it is that if you go to a DLC area, like Jacob's Cove or any of the other ones, and you load into the vault like I just did, all these chests respawn every time you do that, but apparently you have to do it from a DLC area, which is why it's a glitch, I think. So, yeah, that's that. If we want to do this every time we finish a DLC, that's totally cool. If we want to farm for weapons once we run out of golden keys, that's totally cool. Um, as far as I know, this middle chest here has a guaranteed legendary in it. And every time it's going to be a gearbox weapon. And of course, the chests will level to your level. So this is level 59 now, whereas this is level 55. So we can keep doing this if we want to. We don't need to at the moment, but if we want to keep doing this later, that's totally cool to do. But again, for now, we probably just don't need to do that. It's kind of a cool little glitch, you know? Anyways, let's move on to the next DLC, and we'll sell those when we get a chance. Let's see what's next. Oops, nope, I didn't mean to do that. See, like, they're still open. But if we were to go to a DLC area, quit the game, load back in, and then go to the vault, they would respawn. It's interesting, you know? Here we go. This was Moxy's, if I remember correctly, Miss Moxy's DLC. Let's see if we meet her for the first time here. Cutscene?
My first husband
Cutscene.
was a dirtbag and a cheat. My second husband was fun. I figured by then that I deserved a toy. All for myself, and that's what I got. Still wish I hadn't broken my
Second husband, okay.
My third husband was good with numbers.
Third husband.
His hands. We're still friends. Kind of. We're civil. I'm looking for my
There she is.
on the prowl. I don't know when I'll meet him or where I'll meet him, but he's out there. For now, I'll get my jollies off on bringing pain this way, or maybe this way. And in the end, the crowd will love me for my brutality. I'll make them yearn for more and more of my pain. I'll be cruel and enjoy myself. When the thrill wears off, I'll leave and find a new toy. Until then, not too different than matrimony, come to think of it. Maybe the Colosseum is my fourth husband, in a way.
I like that. So there she is. Of course, we all know Mad Moxy. She is not a new character to me, by any means. I just didn't know we meet her here for the first time. Which is pretty cool. So I guess her whole thing is that she owns this Underdome, and she just has Coliseum type fights, I guess, until she finds her fourth husband. We don't know who the first three were. We were described them a little bit. Marcus the Fourth, Marcus the Fifth. Oh, I didn't know that either. I didn't know this Marcus that we know is the fifth Marcus in his family. Cool to know that, I guess. Oh, there's a bank here. This is where the bank is. Okay. Okay, good to know. I believe this is character specific, though, so we're going to have to keep it to this character if we want to deposit stuff in here. Oh, are these other Marcuses? Yes. Marcus the Second, Marcus the Third. Where's Marcus the First, then? Do we know who that is? Maybe not. Yeah, I guess this is Miss Moxy's thing, huh? So we know she has 3 past husbands. She's finding her 4th. I guess she's a bit of a sadist in a way. She just likes having all this bloodshed and fighting all the time. But that's about it. Of course, I know her. Like I said, I'm sure many of you know her as well. But we don't know much about her at the moment. Okay, cool. There it is. There's a quest. Prove yourself. Complete 5 rounds in each Coliseum. In each Coliseum, there's more than one. In order to access the longer tournament, you'll need to prove yourself by completing 5 rounds in each Coliseum. Oh, but the level is only level 15. Okay, maybe this will be a cakewalk. If that stays like that. Helberbia beat, the Angelic Ruins beat, and the Gully beat. So there's 3. Okay. Alright. No clue how long these will take. No clue if they're going to stay at level 15 or if they're going to bump it up to my level. Let's see what's up, though. Holy moly. I forgot Moxy had a chest like crazy. And that's kind of her whole draw as a character, is that she's sexy. She's a hustler, to put it lightly. Less enemy health. Oh, I missed the rest of that. Oh, no, everything's my level. Okay, cool. So this might be a bit of a challenge. 5 rounds in any arena in Borderlands is always kind of a challenge. I didn't know they started it here, but Borderlands 2 is infamous for having very challenging arenas. I guess we just have a bunch of skags here for the starter round, huh?
Nice way.
And we're not getting XP at all. If you didn't notice that, we're not getting any XP for killing these skags. I wonder then if they count towards our kill totals. The critical hits and the weapon specific kills and all that. Less enemy health, less enemy damage, less enemy shields. Okay. Round 1 of 5 gun wave? Oh, is this the true round 1 then? That other one was just a warm-up? Maybe? Still not getting any XP. It's definitely going to be trickier though, because if we get caught at a bad spot, then we're going to be out of a second wind, for sure.
Look at that little Lilith go, beating all them boys down.
Alright, let's see if these count towards our kills. Let's take a look at shotgun kills at the moment. $17.02. Let's see if this increases it. Where are you? See bullets. I don't know where you're at though. Should be 1703, 1704, 5, 6. Oh, it does. Okay, great. Good to know. So no XP, but we still get progress. Very generous of them. Let's keep using the sniper then when we can, before we get overwhelmed. Still need quite a lot of progress with a sniper. Okay, what am I waiting on here? Wave complete.
Huh? They love it when you finish off a wave, don't they?
Sounds like Moxy is our announcer for the time being. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So I suppose this is kind of it then. For the DLC. I thought this might be like a campaign, but I guess this is kind of just a shoot 'em up, huh? And also, it looks like there's more than one wave per round, which I didn't expect. I thought it was going to be one round equals one wave, but it seems like there's like 5 waves per round, which is kind of a lot. At this rate, we might get lucky if we get past the first one today. Might take us an entire stream just to get through one of these things.
Looks like that sweet ass isn't much help right now.
Oh, come on.
I think I smell something cooking, everyone!
Time to play! Time to play! Time to play!
It's tough out there, ain't it, Lilith?
I wonder if they're going to have more of a story once we get done with
Not make you God's gift to
all
kill.
these waves and rounds. Because obviously Moxy is like a pivotal character in the series, if you didn't know that. I won't spoil anything, but she is quite important in more than one game. For many, many reasons.
Could it be? The badass wave!
So I'm inclined to think there's got to be some kind of character setup or at least some lore to be had once we get done with all these waves. Otherwise, I guess it would be that she was retconned to be more important later. But I don't know, maybe they set it up now. Oh, interesting. They actually changed the name of those little guys. They used to be called the more inflammatory word. I don't want to say it. But they used to be called that M word. Oh no. Wait. Hold on. Oh, we got him. Okay. Yeah, they used to be called that M word that I won't repeat. But throughout the whole game we saw that. And all of a sudden, now they're called stunted, which is interesting. Not sure why they changed it halfway through the game's life cycle, but oh, maybe they hit some backlash or something like that.